Get faded, let's get gone. I got a drink in my cup, but it's a little too strong. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking.
Your artist name, where did that come from? Where did you get that?
So my first name is Tariq. My middle name is Ali. So it was really simple, but I just really, before I came up with the name or like decided to change it, I went by Casio. It really didn't make any sense, for real. And I was like, I don't know. It just felt real disingenuous. So I was just like, I might as well just be me instead of coming up with some creative name. You know?
Okay, you got a really unique sound. It sounds like when I hear your songs, it sounds like you putting every piece together in that song, like from the voice to words to beat, all of that. Where would you say like you got the influence or like the cadence for your sound?
Man, it's sometimes it's just how I feel. A lot of times these ideas just like pop into my head. Like I'll have an idea for like a full song just pop into my head. An entire song hasn't even been made yet. I can hear the beat, like I can hear it. And it sometimes it doesn't even come from like influence, or maybe it does subconsciously. Mm-hmm. But as far as like my general sound, I listen to a lot of Tribe. You know, growing up, Q-Tip was like it. You feel me? Like as a rapper and a producer, you know what I'm saying? I feel like anybody who listens to me can hear the Kanye influence. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of times I don't even need to mention that. Like people already know. But them and Ryan Leslie, like I don't know, studying them, that kind of like molded me for real, you know. Okay. Yeah.
So you said you listen to a lot of Tribe. Do you think, or do you have any songs like dedicated to just like their sound, or like that got them bits and pieces of Tribe in it, and like, yo, I know somebody, whoever's like into hip hop, they gonna pick up on it?
Yeah, definitely. Q-Tip used to do this thing where he'll have like a high pitched, like a high pitched tone, just going all like constantly throughout the song, and it kind of gives the song kind of like a airy kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, like a airy, more melodic, fuller feel, you know. I got a few beats where like I've done that. I really love doing that. I think off my last album, where I really channeled Q-Tip was Changes. Changes was like, man, I can't even lie. Like I took his whole formula for that joint. Like that was like just the way that he would construct the beat. Because I really wanted that sound for that. You know, I'm surprised that I could pull it up. For real.
Okay. So I see that you do producing as well. How do you like keep those two separate enough to where like they don't clash and like one is not taking over the other?
They help each other. You know, one kind of sharpens the other. Because whenever I'm making a beat, like as soon as I hit that sweet spot in the beat where, you know what I'm saying, I'm almost at the point where I'm like, no, this is done. I already have lyrics for it. I already got a hook for it. And the same thing with like making the beats, it just helps those two. They kind of coexist. You know, it just helps they help each other, just build on each other. You know, with every melody, I have a ad lib or a lyric. It don't even have to be like a full line. You know what I'm saying? It could be like an opening or something. So I don't know. They both kind of work together in my mind.
Okay. For the Faded song, what was like the goal behind, like, or the push behind like making that song? Because it feels feels good, even though you talking about like I'm fucked up for real. But
Yeah.
it's like it's such a feel good song. So what was like the motive behind that?
When we made that beat, I didn't even have intentions of using the song, like of actually making a song to it. And we were sitting there, we were just like vibing to it, and the co-producer on there, Dewey Lowe, he came up with the hook actually, and so we got to singing the hook, and I was like, nah, this might work. I didn't end up writing the actual song, until a few months later. It was like I was on a work trip. I was in Dallas. I was on a layover. I was sitting at the bar, and I was drunk as hell. I just started writing. Like, all of those lyrics are true. I was drunk. It was
Okay.
it just worked.
Where did the concept for the video come from?
We were in the studio one day, and my man Harv, I don't know if anybody knows Harv. This man is like, he's like a quiet storm kind of dude. Like, he's the guy that sits in the back of the studio, and at the perfect time he has like that clutch idea that just brings everything full circle. My man Harv was like, yo, I feel like for this song I see zombies. I was like, zombies? He was like, yeah. I was like, damn, I was thinking like more like an Outer Wild kind of thing. And I was like, wait a minute. We can put them both together. And so, yeah, then we came up with the Faded video.
Okay. All right, so we're in the studio right now, but the studio is also like in your comfort space.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make sure like one doesn't like overshadow the other? So it's like, bro, I'm in here working too much, but like now it doesn't feel like my comfort space. How do you make sure you keep those separate?
I don't know. It feels like that all the time, like, because I work from home too, so this is my work desk. Mm-hmm. This is my music desk. You know what I'm saying? And then my bed is right there. So like I don't know. I get tired of sitting in this chair. I'll say that. But I feel like, I guess when I get tired enough, laying right there, you know what I'm saying, I forget all about this area. Mm-hmm. Sometimes too much. When I go over there, like that's a very comfortable bed.
What do you, how has Corona impact your artistry, either in like a negative way or a positive way?
Man, I thought in the beginning, I was a little depressed because I had a whole rollout plan, and it kind of just like demolished everything. And I thought that it was about to be like damn, I might as well get real cozy with this job, because none of what I thought was about to happen is about to happen. But what it really ended up doing was like, it gave me enough time to really plan and like to really hone in on my skills. Like, I was just in the house, just making music, writing songs, coming up with concepts. I started painting for a while. I feel like I lived like 3 lives this whole quarantine. Mm-hmm. Like 2020 has been some shit, I'm telling you. But I feel like, yeah, it's made me a lot stronger. Like, I actually feel like I'm becoming the person that I was like trying to be this entire time, but I was scrambling, and it gave me time to really figure it out. And so, yeah, I think it was like the gym for me. Like, it just helped me focus.
What is the one thing that your friends will be like, yo, that's a Ty Ali thing, like?
Shit. I have a real distinct sound, you know, and I'm my own producer, so it's like, if you hear anybody that sounds like me, I mean, you could say they're very talented, but you get, yeah, okay. You already know.
If you had the chance to produce for anyone, whether it's like an EP or a whole album, who would it be?
Man, I would do a whole album for Kalani. Like, I feel like our sounds would really mesh. She's got like And like I don't know if anybody really listens. Like we kind of have like the same writing style almost, but she just has a. There's a lot that you can do with her voice. She has a lot of capabilities, and I think that my range in producing and her range vocally and with the pen would just I don't know that would clash like in a very good way.
Okay, have you ever reached out to her yet?
No,
Like, past like 80s.
yeah, not yet. I'm gonna figure out that lane though. I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm
Yeah.
look forward to that.
Yeah, because I know some people that know some people. We gonna, yeah.
That'll be a good, like, she's a good artist. I would say definitely like what you're producing. That'll definitely like, that'll be super good. Woo!
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So far in this artist community here in Baltimore, who would you say is like your top favorite people to just be like creating with, no matter what y'all creating?
Just about all of them are in the next room right now. You know, Miss Cam, Chris Cassius, Al Rogers Jr., Dewey Lowe, Brandon Woody, KLA. They're like, you know, they're legends in the making. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look up to them just as much as, you know, anybody would, like, maybe look up to me. Like, they, I don't know. It seems like I've kind of found myself in a circle of people who are just like really making art at like, I don't want to turn art into like an elitist thing, but just like, you know, like just to quantify it at like an elite level, you know? And like, I don't know, they're some great artists. Aside from them, K. Dot Woods, 40 the Plug, Good Boy, Josh Carbon, L. Cook, Beth Banger, you know, the list is so long. Like, this city is ridiculous. I got asked that same question earlier today, and like, I really can't pick any favorites. There's too many. There's way too many.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Are you featured on any songs of any other artists?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff coming out. I have doing a lot of work. I got a song that's coming with KLA really soon. I'm actually producing a couple of projects for her, but like the most recent one right now, we're working on a Christmas project.
Okay.
So if y'all don't know anything about KLA, like check her out. Miss Cam is coming out with Two Face. I got a couple features on there and a couple of production credits, but that is like, I don't even know how to describe that album right now.
Okay.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it the right words.
It's like, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
What would you say is your favorite like feature you had so far?
My favorite feature. I gotta say Honey with Al Rogers. Like that's one of my favorite songs right now. It just came. I just released it today at noon. We put out the Since We're Being Honest Deluxe, and yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite songs right now. Yeah.
What song would you say like shows like your growth, or like because of your growth, like you went super hard on it?
There's a few. I think that the one, all right, one is the intro to Since We're Being Honest, not the deluxe, the original, because that I was saying some things that I haven't like it. The things that I was saying was like kind of more productive to where I was maybe a year ago. You know, I was like, and it came from a really dark place, but it was like proof that I was growing out of it. You know, and then just sonically, I had never made anything like that before. If you listen to it, like it's mostly like it's almost an acapella song, and it was like comprised of most of my voice. So like that was really cool. That was a nice like kind of milestone for me, like a personal milestone. Um, I think that Faded is like out of the ballpark of any kind of music that I was making before. That was like it was different for me. And when we made it, I was kind of sleeping on it because I didn't think that it was gonna be received this way. I didn't think people were gonna like it like that. And everybody around me was like, "Nah, like this is one." You know what I'm saying? Um, but I think that proved that I'm capable of doing a lot more than maybe what I was doing before.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
What part of producing get you stuck every time? Just get there and like, yo, not again.
Shit. The melody sometimes, because I like just starting a beat, honestly, and I usually start with the melody. Maybe I shouldn't, but if I'm not in that mode to really create, and it's something that I, like, it's a habit that I'm trying to break myself of. I just can't come up with anything that I would even want to build on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'll literally just be sitting there just playing with sounds, and eventually I'll just be like, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna go sit down somewhere. I'm gonna play the game or something. Um, yeah. Other than that, once I get past that hump, like it's automatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Last question, but a fun question. What's your favorite hole in a wall spot in Baltimore?
That is no question. The Crown. The Crown. I miss the Crown so fucking much. Like, it's like the Crown is like where you go to like to test out your new songs, like those or like practice performing or something. That's like where you go to take the training wheels off. Like, and it's like a family reunion every time.
Yeah,
Like I really
exactly.
miss that. And them wings are fucking fire. Them teriyaki wings, yo, like
Fire.
crazy.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you.
Thank you.